Hello, friends. All right. So, welcome to this reading this week. I just recorded another video, but it ended up being all about alchemy and Scorpio and Sagittarius and some of their greater esoteric connections. So, if you'd like to learn more about that, hop over to that video. You'll see the title on the page, and it'll probably be right next to this one. So, I hope that your Scorpio season has been beautifully transformative, hopefully graceful, although Scorpio is not always known for grace. But we can call that in, right? I was talking a little bit about Scorpio in the tarot deck, the major arcana. It is the death card, not always literal, more mental, emotional, transformative. The idea of undergoing a transformation and becoming anew, but not after you've already traversed the putrefaction, the dark night, or the new realizations of the new aspect of where you aren't, where you don't want to be, and where you're going. And also there's like an aspect of acceptance in that too. So the cards that I'm pulling from today are the Wild Unknown Alchemy Deck. And the first card that fell out was the new Pearl. The new Pearl that is one of the great promises of alchemy. From a single grain of sand, the pearl forms slowly but surely in the salty mouth of the oyster. The new pearl emerges as an alchemical miracle, a sight unimaginable at the onset. That said, the process is generated from irritation itself, such as the medicine of the new pearl. The work is underway, but the gem has not yet formed. Don't become petty and hasty, seeking a return on your efforts. Rather, to turn to patience, consistency, and humility to remedy the discomfort. Let the magic of time and salt water do its work. Magic of time and salt water. So salt, of course, is purification. So any way that you can utilize that or even interpret that, salt bath, having salt around the house, using a salt scrub, putting your crystals in salt, will help with alchemical processes and releasing irritations. And it's funny because I just read something this morning in one of my books about making herbal bath salts. And I was like, yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. That would be kind of fun to make, and maybe not even have them for a bath, but just have them around the house with some oils and like charge the herbs that I put in there to radiate into the home or the area with that presence and essence. So relax, believe, and support a fellow alchemist in finding the grit that will become the pearl. Don't worry about you right now. The entire ocean is your ally. So what's interesting that it talked about support a fellow alchemist. So we're all alchemists, right? We're all undergoing deep transformations at one level or another. So if we are undergoing that irritant and we add love, we add ease, grace, relaxation to the process, the pressure is diminished. So it's almost like that irritation is diminished in a way. And if we're assisting someone else, you know how in service it always talks about assist others, and you take your mind off your own woes or problems or things that need to be solved, at least for the time being. And a lot of times then in a time, solutions, new ingredients will present themselves to you on your pathway that weren't there before, as tools, as helpers, as guidance forward. So if you have an irritant in your system, look to ease and grace and flow, which actually is funny because I've never pulled this card. I pulled the sugar card. Sugar, and this is about adding love, sacred sweetness, pleasure, honey into the situation, to sweeten it, to add tenderness, laughter, joy. It softens that energy. So if you are undergoing a deep alchemical transformation, yes, there are things to be faced. Yes, there are processes to be moved through, but remember to give yourself that time and space and that sacredness to move through it as graceful and gently as you can. Remembering that we are always moving forward to that beautiful culmination of the golden rose. The golden rose is like the sun. It's like the golden lion, the golden kingdom, like the philosopher's stone. I'll go ahead and read some of this. The rose spirals both inward and outward simultaneously. It offers beauty to the onlooker while concealing its inner chambers. This is the complex nature of the golden rose. It challenges the alchemist to reorient their thinking and to devote their work to honoring the secret rather than attempting to become the master of it. Kneel at the altar of the unknown. Cherish the golden rose, as it is a model of the self. More will be revealed. So, in some senses, this is just allowing ourselves to sit with ourselves. And almost, I'm like seeing that pearl within ourselves and even the irritant, and adding the love, adding the polish, giving ourselves time and space for allowing the magic to happen, and that magic happening internally and then growing externally, a little bit more internally and then externally, until it creates that repercussion and wave and magnification. And then after time, you'll begin to see that manifestation. Of course, there was another card that popped out, and I was like, nah, this card isn't the card. It wasn't the card. And so I put it back in the deck, and it popped out again. So I was like, okay, I guess it is. So that was lightning. And this lightning card is a reminder that even when we think the work is finished, it's not finished. And don't let the facade of thinking everything is perfect, even though in a sense there is perfection to the moment. But don't let yourself be stopped by an illusionary perfection, and knowing that there's always more that will come into being to be worked upon. So I'm like, okay, let's go with the cycles of life here. Very scorpionic. So focus on our pearl that we're creating, the golden rose. Give space and time to any irritants that may be coming up. Add sweetness, sugar, love where we can, tenderness. It's, Scorpio and into Sagittarius is very technical type of energy, technical season. Leaning into your guides, guardians of light. I have, I'm not sure if any of you have ever worked with El Moria, but I have a picture of El Moria here. You can always use or call upon El Moria and use the blue flame to purify your sphere, your energy, the energy around you in your home with ease and grace, and wherever you go on your pathway before you. So I'm going to leave you with that. I am wishing you a beautiful day ahead, a beautiful November, and just remember to get out into nature. Here, I'll go ahead and show you. So you can see the river. There you go, right there. There's another chair. And just enjoy and connect with her. Have a give and receiving meditation with Mother Nature. All right, sending you so much love and blessings.